Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's obviously another Strictly Come Dancing inspired makeup look, and the dance that's inspiring this makeup look is the Foxtrot today. So I'm going to go for something quite elegant, quite glamorous as well for this look. I'm really excited, but before I begin, obviously I want to open up my calendar. So I've got 3 to open up today, so I've got 7, 8 and 9. So if we do number 7 first. So behind door number 7 I've got this glitter dust here. It doesn't seem to have a name or a shade on it, but it's actually ultra fine glitter dust for hair, face and body. So that's quite exciting. It is a white based glitter, it's very fine, it's pretty. But it does have, when the light shines on it, there is elements of different colours in there and things like that, so it's quite a pretty iridescent one again. So then on to number 8. Oh, it's actually behind the door. So it's another pressed pigment refill pan, but I actually already own this. This is the shade Unicorn Wings. Okay, so this is my one, Unicorn Wings. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit. It's really beautiful. It's got like a purple base under base to it, but it has got bits of green, bits of blue in there. It's really, really beautiful. So maybe what I might do is I might save this one and maybe give it to one of you guys, because I think it might be quite fun, and I think you'd really, if you like glitter, I think you'd really enjoy this, and it's a really pretty shade as well. So if you're interested in trying out this glitter, maybe you have tried it before, haven't got the shade, or you'd like to try out this brand, then let me just leave a comment down below and I will pick someone and yeah, I can give it to you. It may have to be UK based because I don't know what the rules are with sending cosmetics overseas. But maybe I'll research into that. So just leave a comment down below if you're interested in this, and then I can pick someone to have this. Ooh. So it's one of the loose, chunky glitters in shade Harlequin. And it's just basically, I'll try and open it without. So I guess it's more like if you're trying to do arty things, like more editorial looks or festival looks, something like that, because as you can see, I'll see if I can pick one up. A diamond shaped glitter chunk, and it's another one where when the light hits it, different colours show. So that's quite a fun, just literally poured it all over my bed tonight. So that's quite cool, something a bit different, so I'm excited to try that out. Okay, so now on to the actual makeup look. Okay, so first of all I'm taking 100% Pure Luminous Primer to prep my skin and give a good luminous base. Then I'm going to go with my Nip and Fab foundation. I haven't used this in a while, so I wanted to whip it out again. And it's a really beautiful, I would say it's a medium coverage. So it's great for kind of slightly more glam looks and things like this. I think I have mine in the shade 15, but obviously I will have it linked down below. I'm just buffing this in using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. For concealer today, I'm taking 100% Pure Fruit Pigmenting Concealer. I have mine in the shade White Peach, and I'm popping it in all the areas where I need a little bit more coverage, and also I popped some on my lids as well to act as my primer. Now I'm just taking my Real Techniques Dulux Concealer Brush to buff this all out. Then on to powder, taking my very busted collection pressed powder. I need to get myself a new one of these, and I'm just using this to set all the areas I pop my concealer, and also just to set my T-zone area as well. Moving on to bronzer, I'm taking my Lily Lola Miami Beach bronzer and just giving my face a nice sun-kissed look. This is fast becoming one of my favourite bronzers, and it may be overtaking my 100% Pure bronzer, I don't know. They're very different. This one's very matte and the 100% Pure has a slight sheen to it, and I can't decide which one I prefer. But I do love this bronzer. Then I'm taking 100% Pure blusher in shade Healthy and applying this to my cheeks and also kind of blending it outwards as well. For highlight today, I decided to try out the Physicians Formula 1 again because I haven't used this since I did the testing video, I don't think. So I fancied using this. It's not the most intense highlighter, which I think actually can be quite nice. You can definitely see it, but I think it gives a nice subtle glow to the skin. It's very pretty. I'm not sure how easy it is to get in the UK, so I'll have to try and see if I can find it and link it down below for you. Then moving on to brows, I'm taking my B Brow Cream Pomade. I have mine in dark brown. I'm just using this to fill in my brows. I'm not going to do anything crazy, I just like to kind of fill them in and kind of almost keep them to the natural shape really. Then I just quickly want to set my face. I'm taking my e.l.f. Makeup Set and Mist. Moving on to eyes, I'm taking this MUA Elysium Elements palette. I think this is really beautiful. I'm taking this Lavender Mist shade first. I think that's what it's called. And I'm just popping this all over my lids. I actually take a little bit through the crease as well. I don't usually take kind of shimmery metallic shades through the crease, but I thought this looked really pretty. So yes, I'm just packing it onto the lid and bring it through the crease as well. Then I'm taking this shade here, it's called Bazaar. It's a beautiful, deeper purple shade. And I'm packing this onto the outer section of the lid, and I'm also running it a little bit through the crease. I'm just taking my E40 100% Pure brush just to make sure that's blended. Then going with this matte black called Smoke here. This only has two mattes in it, the cream and the black. And the rest are all nice metallic colours. I think it's quite cool. And I'm just taking this on my Kiko brush and I'm running this along the upper lash line, but only on the outer section. And then I do intensify it, and whatever's left on the brush, I do actually bring it up slightly as well on the outer corner section, as you'll see in a second. Now just bring it straight up to the crease, no further than the crease, but just bring it up slightly on the outer corner. And then I'm taking some more of that Bazaar colour and I'm just buffing that black out slightly. I have to say I've used a couple of MUA palettes recently and they're actually really good quality. And they blend so beautifully, and actually the fallout I got from this was very minimal, which is good because I did my face first this time. So they're very inexpensive, from the drugstore, Superdrug. I would recommend checking out some of the palettes because they are really beautiful. So I took the black shade first on my Kiko brush along my lower lash line, and then buffing out with that purple shade afterwards. And I do take some of that Lavender Mist shade and just pop it and dust it into the inner corner section of the lower lash line. And then to complete the eyes, I'm just taking my Pacifica Stella Gaze mascara and I give my upper and lower lashes a good couple of coats. Okay, finishing off the look, so I'm going on to lips. I'm taking the Sleek Matte Me Lip Cream in Petal. It's a beautiful pink shade. And then I decided to go over, it's the PHB lip gloss in Apricot, I believe. It's either Apricot Peach, I can never remember which way around it is, but I'll have it again linked down below. I have to say I really like the eye look this time. That palette is such a beautiful palette, so I would definitely recommend it. And that is the makeup portion done. So moving on to hair. So first of all, I'm just actually lightly curling. It's going to be an updo, but I did want to add a few curls just to give us a bit of volume and texture and make it easier to style. So again, I'm just using my straighteners. I use my straighteners a lot when I want to straighten or curl my hair. I find them quite handy. So I'm literally just curling my hair. Some bits are more curled than others, but it doesn't matter too much. Just adding a bit of texture to the hair, really. And then I'm just going ahead and brushing those curls out. And this just adds a bit more volume to the hair. Then I'm popping this beautiful headband in. This is just from Accessorize. It's quite old, so I'll see if I can find one down below. And then I'm just taking the back sections on my hair, leaving some of the front ones bits down. And first of all, I just pop it into a ponytail at the back. And then I create a bun afterwards. And then I'm just going in and pinning it down and pinning any loose hairs that aren't, as you can see there's some hair falling out the back of my neck. So I just make sure that's all pinned in place as well, and any bits that are spiking out of the bun as well. So something like this. Then I'm splitting the front sections in two and taking one of the back section and just loosely draping it across into the back section and pinning it right next to the bun. I just do the same on the other side. And I do go back in with straighteners just to kind of curl those front sections into a slightly nicer curled, and I do just run my fingers through them just so they're not quite as intense. And that's the hair portion done. So onto dress, I got this beautiful maxi dress from Misguide. It's a kind of a lace with a nude petticoat underneath. It's a cold shoulder, and I just thought it was really pretty, really elegant. It does go into a fishtail, not that you can only see it in the clips, but it's really beautiful. And that completes this Foxtrot inspired look. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.